Alright, welcome to another figure updates video. So this is the last week of September. This past week, there hasn't been that much anime figure news that I really care about right now, but I did make another order like literally right before I started making this video. There's a few things I want to talk about, and I want to talk about the rising cost of anime figures. But before I do that, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakusen.com. Check out my TikTok. And yeah, let's talk about the very first figure that I actually pre-ordered. If you guys follow Yorodin, Samurai Troopers, or Ronin Warriors, there's only two companies that really make these figures, and it's Sentinel or Bandai. And Sentinel, I just seen this pop up for Suiko no Shin or Side of the Torrent. He just popped up on Hobby Genki. It looks like these two figures are going to be exclusive to the Sentinel store, so I'm not too sure how many other retail stores are going to pick up this figure. But yeah, on Hobby Genki, I just made this pre-order, so he does cost about 20,390 yen, and that turned out to be around like $142 for the conversion right now. So this price is actually a lot higher than most of the other Sentinel, or all of the other Sentinel figures for that matter. Yeah, so maybe they're not going to be making as much of the orange one, which is Kento Hard Rock, or the Side of the Torrent, so maybe they don't plan on selling as much. Or it could be a combination of that and, the Japanese yen, guys, it's like all-time, well, not all-time lows, it's just really, really bad right now for them. They have to charge more in yen to kind of make up that difference against the dollar that's like getting a lot stronger right now. As of September 26th is when I'm making this video right now. I did just make a pre-order for this. And also be on the lookout for the pre-order for Kento Hard Rock or Kongo no Shu. So yeah, that is the only pre-order that I made for the past week. And the next one is the Armorplus of the Kourin no Seiji of Yorodin Samurai Troopers. This one was just released. He is sold out on hobbygenki.com, but pre-orders, if you're from the States, Big Bad Toy Store, he's still available there. You're just going to be paying a little bit more if you are US based or just buying from Big Bad Toy Store in general. But yeah, he is sold out on Hobby Genki, so you might want to check out the Bandai store if they have it there. If not, if you're from the US or wherever Big Bad Toy Store ships to, you're kind of stuck with them for right now. And then just one little thing about Hobby Genki. I wish they kind of update the way that they do their shipping. So when you send stuff to the private warehouse, they contact you, hey, yeah, let us know if you want to get it shipped. We'll give you some shipping quotes. I kind of just wish that they already had all that available to you. I know they have shipping available when you check out, but when you send it to your private warehouse, they don't give you any options. I know Hobby Link Japan, they at least give you options, so you don't really have to ask them anything. They already give you shipping quotes for the combination of figures that you're trying to put together to ship. I wish it's more like that, but hey, whatever. As long as it comes in good shape, it would save me like a day or two, because when you respond back, it'll take them another probably business day or two before they respond back to you. So you're losing out on that couple extra days where it could have been shipped out, maybe a day or two prior. But yeah, if you guys are still interested in this figure, I have the Sentinel version already. Really liked it. And I'm hoping this one turns out well too, because I actually slightly like Armorplus just a little bit more, surprisingly. And the next figure that I'm going to talk about is the B-Style of Geto Suguru 1/4 scale Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. So the movie, the prior video or two videos ago, I talked about the Satoru Gojo one. Now they finally released the Geto Suguru one this past week. So the thing is, guys, he is quite pricey at $550 on Good Smile. If you're buying it from somewhere else, man, you are probably looking at a lot more. So let's just go to Right Stuff Anime real quick. So yeah, guys, $550 off of Good Smile US, or if you're getting it from another store, be prepared to pay a whopping $900 up. So really, you're paying like $1,000 for this figure. And holy crap, man. Look at the Satoru Gojo one. You're paying like a $250 premium by buying off a different store that's not Good Smile. and look at Right Stuff Anime. So you are paying a freaking $400 premium already by not ordering it here off of Good Smile US. The thing is, $550 is still a lot of money, man. If we took off the effects, I wonder what the prices would be. But, you know, I do kind of like the effects. It just always comes down to, like, what is the market willing to pay for these figures? And, you know, there's a combination of so many things. Like I mentioned earlier, there's the inflation, there's the currency thing. You know, you have the whole, you know, fiscal and monetary policy. You have all this stuff that's happening in the world right now that's just causing so much issues for pricing wise, where, you know, this is a hobby, guys. So this is not on top priority for, you know, try to get the cost down for all this stuff. Like, yeah, anime figures is just gonna cost more, and that's just unfortunate for us. I think most of us are probably in the same boat. We'll probably still buy some anime figures, but it just means we have to become even more picky. Not only do I want to buy something that I actually like from a series that I actually know, I still value what other people would buy this figure too, because there's value in having the actual anime figure and being able to get rid of it. I know, like, a lot of people want to keep these anime figures, but for me, there is a ton of value in being able to sell it for at least the price that you bought it for. If I think that if I buy this figure for $550, if I end up selling it for like a lot less, like, I don't think there's a lot of value in that. If you're buying it from like Right Stuff Anime, Big Bad Toy Store, you're probably paying $1,000. So hey, maybe if I get it from Good Smile US and they run out of it there, I'm probably looking at possibly a profit off of it if I ever do end up selling it. So I'm kind of in a bind right now. I want to buy this Geto Suguru figure. I love this figure so much. So I probably will eventually begrudgingly buy this figure. But that is a big but. I'm not fully committed just yet. It's just a lot of money, and I have to be absolutely sure that I will fall in love with this figure, which I'm pretty much there already. So if I do buy it, obviously I'm gonna get it from Good Smile US. I am not buying it from Right Stuff Anime or any other store right now. So I have pretty much until November 16th. So that is the pre-order period ending day for Good Smile. So I got a while. I got a couple months to kind of think this through before I pre-order this figure. And that takes me to the next thing that I'm hoping some prototype pictures or something come out for it. It is Geto Suguru from Shibuya Scramble figure. So that is Eastream and Mappa. So it looks like they're the ones that are going to be manufacturing this figure. But there's no prototype pictures yet. But the last video, I talked about a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen figures. And judging by all the figures that they've done, so you have the Toge Inumaki, you have the Nanami Kento one. Those ones turned out, they look pretty good. So, and then the prices are like around $280. With shipping and everything, you're probably looking at maybe low 300s. And I think that's still, it's reasonable enough. So if this Geto Suguru one comes out at least in similar quality or in how it looks and compared to the other Shibuya Scramble Jujutsu Kaisen figures look like, I might end up getting this one, this 1/7 scale of Geto Suguru over the B-style one. But man, the B-style one is actually what I want more. But this Shibuya Scramble one, depending on how it turns out, can really change my mind. But if they don't release anything before November, man, I might just have to bite the bullet and get the B-style one, and just not, whatever day that comes out, I might not get anything for that month and just stick to that Suguru one. So yeah, the next 3 figures is just Nezuko figures. I actually added this Nezuko figure to my wish list. Is the BUZZmod, so it's kind of like Aniplex's like action figure line. I just like the demon version of Nezuko. I don't really care too much about regular kind of Nezuko. I know she's going to be she is very, very popular with girls, obviously. But for a dude like me, I want the demon one. I want this scene right here versus her versus Daki. That's a very big thing that happened in the entertainment district arc. So this is just something that's kind of like on my wish list that I'm kind of like keeping an eye on. She has a ton of figures. I don't even like most of it. It's just not really for me, but obviously for other people or for girls, especially. Like, I even pulled up this other Aniplex one. There's a lot of Aniplex ones, scales of her. This one right here, I'm just not too big of a fan of. This one's been available for pre-order for a long time now. It's just a 1/8 scale from Aniplex. But the one thing that I'm also holding out on hope on, so for Suguru, I am hoping that Shibuya Scramble figure turns out something good. So for the Nezuko one, I'm hoping the B-style turns out to be something good. But if she turns out to be a bunny, I'm not really for the bunny look. So anything besides a bunny, if she turns out for the B-style, I might potentially get. But judging by how much Freeing has been charging people, I probably won't get this one. But if it's somehow under $400, I would definitely think about it. But a bunny style figure of Nezuko, I really don't want a bunny style figure of Nezuko. I don't want anything to remotely look sexualized with this figure, with this character. So if she's more normal, I might be open to it, but there's probably a bigger market for her for bunnies, so that might knock me out of this one anyways. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to talk about. The one thing that I'm really stuck on is this Suguru one. Man, I'm gonna be paying $600 for this figure. It's either that or I could save that money and I might as well just buy a Risen with that money. So that is where I'm at for right now. But in terms of Ronin Warriors, thank goodness everything is gonna be like pretty much under $200 for all their figures, and for the ones that I'm trying to get. So I got the Suiko no Shin one and the Kongo no Shu. I am going to get that one, the Kento Hard Rock, when that gets released for pre-order. So just keep your eyes out on that. I got it off Hobby Genki. You could tell on Hobby Genki the prices for it, it's pretty pricey, man. It is really, it's a lot more pricier than the other releases. For this price right here, it's around $142, and then with shipping, I'm gonna guess is an extra like $30. So you're really paying maybe around $170 for this figure, and that's a price point that I'm still willing to buy this figure. It's not an extra $100, $200, which is a good thing. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my blog at otakusen.com, check out my TikTok. Let me know what you guys think about all of these anime figures that I talked about. And let me know how you guys feel about all these price increases. Let me know how you guys feel about Freeing, because Freeing, man, everything, they need to figure out a way to make things a little bit more affordable. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.